race fans, Alex Weaver here, joined by my good friend and president of Daytona International Speedway, Chip Wile. Chip, I want to talk to you because it's not just the 500 down there at Daytona. You guys have a lot going on these next couple of months. What's going on at the track?
We have 6 events happening at Daytona International Speedway over the next 8 weeks. It's going to be crazy, but also so fun. We're going to get to welcome race fans back to the World Center of Racing starting this weekend with the Roar. Before the Rolex 24, it is the test that all the teams have to participate in order to compete in next week's Rolex 24 at Daytona, one of sport's biggest events. You know, they're all racing for one of those Rolex Cosmograph Daytonas, one of the prized possessions in all of motorsports. So it's kicking off this week, and we'll go all the way through March 14th with 6 events in 8 weeks.
Crazy. And you mentioned it. You're getting started with the Rolex 24. So let's start there here. What's going on, and are fans allowed?
Absolutely. You'll have fans both in the infield and in the venue, which is a really important part of the Rolex 24. You know, we want fans to be able to explore all that the event has to offer. So we'll have obviously things programmed inside the venue, like the Taste of the 24, which is a really exciting local event that we host, along with going inside the infield and seeing the Ferris wheel and the stuff that we're programming inside the UNOH fan zone. There's so much to do and see over that 24-hour period. And even though these are weird times, we're doing our best to make sure that we have the opportunity to show people what it's like to come to this event, but do it safely. So 2-day tickets just start at $68. Kids 12 and under are free. So it's a great opportunity for fans to come out, enjoy world-class racing action at the Daytona International Speedway, watching these exotic cars race for 24 hours for one of the most coveted prizes in all of motorsports, a Daytona Cosmograph Rolex. So really excited about it. Can't wait to have fans back in the stands next weekend.
Let's touch on the safety a little bit more, because we saw in 2020, obviously that became a topic that's on everybody's mind in the forefront. And now for 2021, you guys are keeping folks safe at the track. So how are you keeping everybody safe, not just on race day, but throughout all the events going on?
Yeah, no question. I mean, things we've really all gotten used to, unfortunately, over the last year. We'll social distance people throughout their visit, both inside the venue and in the seating area. We obviously will require folks to wear masks throughout their visit. We will provide a 2-ounce hand sanitizer to every guest as they enter the property. We'll take temperatures. We'll have a safety questionnaire that every guest will be required to fill out or answer before they can come on the property. Again, taking all the precautions that we can in order to keep people safe as they enjoy the sights and the sounds of the Daytona International Speedway.
All right, so not just racing action that we have going on. You guys are rolling out the red carpet because there's a lot of star power in the name of some drivers coming to visit Daytona. What names we got?
Oh my gosh, just thinking about the Rolex 24, it's always a star-studded event, but this year, wow, we have so many incredible names, starting with our 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Chase Elliott. Him and Jimmy Johnson will be racing a Cadillac in the 24-hour event. Certainly, that's great to see. I know he's at the Chili Bowl a couple of weeks ago. Chase has been busy over the last couple of weeks, racing anything he can get behind the wheel of. Yeah. So that's always exciting. We'll have Juan Pablo Montoya, AJ Allmendinger, the Taylor brothers are staples in the IMSA Sports Car Series. So they both will be here competing. Richard Westbrook, Alex Rossi, Simon Pagenaud, who won the 2019 Indianapolis 500. Obviously, Austin Dillon will be here as well racing. So star-studded event next week for the Rolex 24.
All right, so it all starts with the Rolex 24, and now let's dig in a little bit more to Speed Weeks. Walk me through the events of Speed Weeks.
Yeah, Speed Weeks presented by Advent Health starts on February 9th to the 14th, which is a bit of a change for race fans. You know, we're used to being in Daytona for 2 weekends. Now we've condensed it to 1 week, which is going to be exciting for fans. Same number of hours on track. We're just condensing it down to a 6-day period. So starting Tuesday night with the Busch Clash on the road course under the lights. We announced that last year, and obviously since then we've seen these stock cars race around the road course. It's been incredible action. I certainly expect to see more of that on Tuesday night under the lights. 23 cars battling for nothing other than a trophy and a check, and we love seeing that. No points on the line, truly just to see who's the best driver, and it'll be a great event. And I think it does give those 23 drivers a leg up on the rest of the competition as we roll out of the Daytona 500 into the next weekend's road course race. Wednesday we'll have Kroger qualifying day, so it'll set the front row for the 63rd running of the Daytona 500. That's always an exciting day, and I know the teams work so hard over the offseason to get that raw speed out of the car so they don't have to worry about the blue-green duel at Daytona on Thursday night, where we'll have the rest of the field racing to set the starting lineup for the 63rd running of the Great American Race. There will be some cars that go home this year, so added drama to that race. 250-mile races under the lights on the high banks of the Daytona International Speedway. Friday, the Truck Series will be in action for the Nexair Energy 250, one of my favorite races of the entire Speed Weeks presented by Advent Health. 100 laps under the lights. Those truck drivers, as you know, Alex, are so good, put on one heck of a show. So that's Friday night. Saturday, a change from before. We'll have a double header at Daytona International Speedway. We'll start the day with the Lucas Oil 200 driven by General Tire. That's the Arc Menard Series. That'll be their series opener, and that'll be at 1 o'clock. And then at 5:30, the Xfinity Series will be in action racing as their series opener on the high banks of the Daytona International Speedway. And then Sunday, the Great American Race, the 63rd running of the Daytona 500. It happens to fall on some holiday that some people celebrate love. You and I, we're going to be celebrating the start of the NASCAR season with the Daytona 500.
Yeah, my Valentine's Day will be spent with all of NASCAR's drivers, waiting to be there in Victory Lane. I know that's going to be an exciting time. What are you most excited for about Speed Weeks in the Daytona 500 this year?
I'm most excited about welcoming fans back to the racetrack. You know, that's what we live for. That is why we get up every day and do what we do. And for us to be able to welcome fans back safely to our incredible facility for all the events that are going to happen over the next 8 weeks is why we're working so hard. I can tell you there's so many people that are giving all they have right now to ensure that when people come back, they can come back safely, but also have the experience they deserve. So we're thrilled that we can welcome race fans back for all the events over the next 8 weeks. If fans haven't gotten their tickets, you need to go to DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com right now and get your tickets so you don't miss any of the action around all of the events at Daytona International Speedway.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, fans, that not only is it the Daytona 500 weekend, but the following weekend, NASCAR is staying in town. Tickets are still available for that. So go on to DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com. Was that the website, right, Chip?
DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com, or calling one of my teammates at 1-800-PIT-SHOP. We will make sure that you get the best seat possible to watch these world-class drivers battle it out for one of the most coveted trophies in all of sports.
So when NASCAR is done in the middle of February, it's not over for you guys. You guys have a big event coming in March. What else is happening at Daytona?
Yeah, we have Pro Supercross happening on Saturday, March 6th. It's hard to keep all the dates together. Saturday, March 6th, we'll have Pro Supercross here at the Speedway. It's one of the most exciting events that we have all year. As soon as the NASCAR race is over, we'll bring in truckloads and truckloads of dirt and build a bunch of really cool jumps. And the motocross guys will come into town and race. Always an exciting event under the lights on Saturday night, March 6th. Get your tickets at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com. It's a great event for you to bring your family, bring your kids out, and enjoy some high-flying motorcycle action at the World Center of Racing.
All right, Chip. Well, I'm excited that I got to see you before we head down there. I know it's going to be a busy couple of months for you, but thanks for joining me. Fans, make sure that you get your tickets to all of the events going on at Daytona International Speedway. It's going to be a busy time, and you do not want to miss it. And if you can't make it out to Daytona, make sure you tune in for your Valentine's Day treat, the Great American Race, the running of the 63rd annual Daytona 500, coming up on Fox. Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2:30. Put it in your calendar now. Chip, I'll see you in Daytona soon.
Can't wait to have you. Have a good day.